You were never stronger than when you accepted who you truly are. What you truly are. Look at what virtue has done to your body, your soul. I can make you young again. I can make you powerful again. I can make you feared again. Become the Dark Lord once more. Allow the purity of evil to guide you.
I swear to you, Starks. I swear to you, that picture is old. It's from back in the day last year. I promise I was not meeting with them. Prove it. Get in the ring with Bandito. Show that you say you are. And maybe we'll listen to you.
お前は裏切り者だ。私のボスなんかじゃない。
ケンタ、君はやり方を間違えているよ。
You may have got an upset victory over me, but I am still the champion of the universe, and I will get my crown back. You got Jade her shot, you got Max another shot, you got everybody opportunities, except me. You owe me. Either I get the same opportunities as everybody else, or I take my talents elsewhere.
Where is Mil Mortes?
Hello everybody and welcome to Empire of the Ring. It is the Wrestling Summit and we kick off for the match that was agreed on by the law. Penta, there's a photo that's been emerged of Penta meeting with Drew Galloway and Katrina, and that seemingly incriminates him. He insists that it's back from when he was in AEW, that he is no longer with the Mil Mortes faction, but he's going to prove himself in a match tonight against the vigilante who's been working with the law as of late, Bandito. I'm Carl as always, and I'm joined by JJ from Raw.
Hello everybody, and Penta is between a rock and a hard place at the moment.
And we've got Glenn from SmackDown.
Nice to be back here on this show, Carl. We're in for a wild rocket buster, and I can't wait.
And Tom, finally, you wanted wrestling, you're going to see wrestling on this semi-finale, this mid-season finale for Empire of the Ring. We've got Tom from AEW.
Yeah, it seems like we're the only people actually putting on wrestling. You know, I mean, all this advertising and all this messing about and celebrities and all that. I just want to see two guys who don't particularly like each other going face to face. Is that too much to ask for?
Is this the first time Bandito and Penta have actually met in the ring, or did they actually meet back in the Luchadors?
They may have crossed at AEW in the past, but this is the first time that they are meeting in the Empire of the Ring.
They will certainly have met in CMLL or AAA or somewhere like that over the years.
That was back when Bandito broke into the business, right, when he was just getting started, because he's evolved quite a lot since the last time I saw him. Look at him.
He's in great shape.
My knowledge of the history of Lucha Libre is lacking, to be honest.
Judging by the
of course, who was signed up to work with the law of Ricky Starks and Shibata to take on the faction that's trying to bring Mortes back from the grave. They seemingly succeeded put him in Drew Galloway, but they're trying to see whether Penta is in league with them, and perhaps he will beat him out of it in this match here tonight, this opening contest between two great luchadors.
This will be awesome.
Penta absolutely was involved with Mil Mortes, going way back to AEW under Carl, and even prior to me getting back into the world of wrestling as the NWA.
But that's what he's saying. He's saying that the picture of him meeting with Katrina and Drew Galloway was from last year when they were all in AEW. It was not from recently, where it seemingly has been incriminating, where people believe it is from.
You see, Penta, this is why you need to change your attire every few months. You know,
he does.
Because then, I was wearing red back then, so it's not me now.
And then he was wearing blue at one point.
To be fair, we don't know what Penta looks like behind that mask. I mean, that could have been anybody.
Well, yeah, even so, the picture was in black and white, so we can't even really tell what colour his gear was.
No,
it was one of those. It was one of those CCTV camera shots.
Unless his thing was in black and white, who knows if it was colorized? But at the same
He's
time,
in black and white now. I wanted to be around, but
no, I meant in Bandina's attire. I meant.
Right. Maybe it's all a ruse. Maybe the thing that Bandito and Starks and Shibata are thinking is the Penta is playing both sides. He was the one who told them that it was not, in fact, the cartel who took out Charlie Dempsey. That it was, in fact, Drew Galloway. But they reckon he might have been playing both sides for his own ends.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he would not be the first guy in this business to be selfish and to not care about any collateral damage to get his way.
Then again, Bandito could cross that line. I mean, then again, you can just tell by his attire, he's one of the most wanted. And tonight, he's making himself known. And
wow, what a move by Bandito.
I really like Bandito. This guy's got class, man.
Bandito is a perfect example of my favourite word, and it's on the word of the day, toilet paper today, folks. Oxymoron.
Well, he ain't no oxymoron.
No, Glenn, you're just a general moron. He's an oxymoron is Bandito. Looks like a villain, but he's actually a nice guy.
Yeah, he looks like.
I thought you were gonna go with like Paradox or something. He's a bandit working for the law.
Kind of like Robin Hood being an outlaw.
Oxymoron, I think. Oxymoron is the correct word, and it gave me an excuse to call Glenn a rude word, so I'll take it. Yeah.
And because of that, can we please cut to a commercial, please?
Yeah, this is
some money for TV.
Yeah, we're going to continue this match in its entirety. We're going to watch this match in its entirety, and this match is seemingly in fast forward with these two incredible, agile Lucha Libre athletes.
We can't keep up with this action.
I know. I can't even call a single move here. The pace is like going a trillion miles an hour here.
This is Lucha Libre. Or at least
this is Lucha, and this is what you get.
Yeah, this ain't Lucha Underground, although, again, both men would be very familiar with that.
I mean, you're a fan of Batman, right, Glenn? He's a vigilante who works with the law but actually looks kind of evil, right? It's kind of similar to Bandito, except Bandito is more kind of the old Western bounty hunter from back in the day.
Oh, Lord, and Penta just flies the top rope.
Twisting senton from Penta.
Penta kind of has that bit of Vince style himself, but you make a good point. Bandito does remind me a little bit of Batman, not from the Wild Wild West. And he caught him!
Wow, the strength of Bandito to catch him out of midair with a power slam.
To be honest,
look at that, JJ!
To be honest, if Batman was set in the Wild West, I actually think it would look a bit like Bandito.
Yeah,
there's a connection, maybe. The Dark Knight and the Lucha Wild West Cowboys Most Wanted.
There's not many guys that can walk the bicycle rack type of guardrails that they have up here tonight.
No.
Yeah, it's not the wall that you guys have with the padded cushions.
Right. Where's the screens? Where's the? Well, there's one on the table here. Where's the screens? Where's the ads?
We are sponsored by Red Bull, which is all over the place.
Cheers for that there, Carl.
I'm proud of you getting one little sponsorship.
After some of these moves, I might believe that one of these guys might be getting wings. But it's fine fighting.
What a military presence for Bandito.
It's ironic to be sponsored by Red Bull after what happened to the actual ball.
Shit,
and Bandito gets the win.
With a military press into an uppercut.
What a upset victory. Bandito making his debut, getting the win over Penta. But only in wrestling can we solve a question on your loyalties or your innocence in a wrestling ring. I don't think any questions have been answered tonight. There's only Bandito has had some questions. And speaking of alliances and changing alliances, Kenta obviously is not very happy. He's always been a bit of an upstart in the Yakuza. He's been sticking up, saying that Naito is not any mob boss of his, that he's a traitor for what he did to Okada. And Minoru Suzuki has got to him and said, "You're going about this the wrong way, kid." And that has led to tonight. Kenta challenged him to a match, and now we're getting Kenta versus Suzuki here tonight. Two members of the Yakuza.
Kenta is putting a lot on the line, just even questioning the boss.
I mean,
questioning your boss is one thing.
In the normal world of wrestling, Minoru Suzuki is known as Murder Grandpa. Now, in most places, that's ironic. However, here, it might not be.
He is in fact a member of the Yakuza. So yeah.
We've seen almost as many deaths in Empire this season as Kane has on his criminal record.
Jesus Christ! That whole thing with the criminal record with Kane is burnt to dust.
I will never miss an opportunity. That is my vow.
You need to be keeping yourself in sway. We are in the summer season, so you might end up burning your own words out your sunshine.
William Regal went to jail. That means jail exists in this universe.
And we saw what's her name on JJ's roster get sent to prison after trying to kill Dom.
Suzuki, who was until recently working outside of. He was back in Japan. He was not in the Empire. He has recently returned to the Yakuza and is saying to Kenta, "You're going about this the wrong way." Naito had Okada paralysed by El Desperado a couple of months ago, or a month ago. Suzuki is trying to appeal to Kenta to be smarter about it. Kenta's being his usual upstart punk self, and that has led to this match.
Yeah, I think Suzuki was trying to give Kenta a polite warning, so to speak, and Kenta did not heed that warning, obviously.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Suzuki's trying to try and beat that lesson into him, and Kenta is going to try and prove that he can, in fact, hold his own against Naito and the new Yakuza under his rule, now that Okada has been ousted.
Well, Okada didn't deserve what happened to him. We all saw he got paralysed, and these things happen in wrestling, but that seemed legit, now that I think about it. If Kenta can hold his own,
I'm not going to say whether he deserved it or didn't.
No,
I'm not going to get on the bad side of the Yakuza.
Kenta's been in the ring with guys before. He's held his ground no matter how big or small you are, so he's one tough Japanese SOB.
Don't forget that probably what's kept him alive this long, even though he's a little punk, is that his mentor is the true godfather of the Yakuza, Kenta Kobashi, who rarely makes an appearance. I wonder what he has to say about what happened to Okada, his right-hand man.
I'd be surprised.
I can't imagine he disagrees with any of it, but at the same time, Kenta here, it's like when you work with your boss's kid, right? It's he may be a punk and he may get to bend the rules a little bit, but
he has a bit of he has an attitude.
He's a favorite son,
if anybody can get away with slapping young Kenta about and sort of putting him in his place, it is going to be Minoru Suzuki, a man who is respected on such a level that I think if he did kill somebody, I think they'd cover it up. The world would come together to protect him.
He's one of the most brutal Japanese wrestlers in the world,
we may see that here tonight.
How many people do you know that's had their hair shaved into cheetah spots?
No, nobody. Only he's had it done. It looks a bit weird.
Famously, Minoru Suzuki competed in a tag team match with then Kana.
Oh my god!
With then Kana, and if you've watched the footage of that match, it is incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what
I'm pretty sure there was a hit out on Kana that night as
there was.
As Kenta coming back, I thought his arm was bent completely backwards.
Yeah. I thought he snapped.
As to what I was talking earlier, I mean, we did hear Naito saying to Ishii before the hit was carried out that the boss had signed off on it. So you have to believe that Kobashi has agreed to it, but Kenta does not. But you have to believe that is the only reason that Kenta is protected and not been taken out is because of his connection to Kobashi as his mentor who trained him.
Oh no, he hit the floor hard there. Now it looks
At
like
the end of
Kenta's
the
gonna
day,
fly.
Punk or not, Kenta is one of the best in the world, and he just put his foot right in the face.
And you know what else he is? SmackDown, he's the guy who invented the GTS. Tell that coward Punk who just walks home and walks out whenever he doesn't get his way that the guy who invented that move that he stole it from is in the ring right now.
I knew we were going to get to that at some point.
Carl, you just took the words out of my commentary mouth. I was just going to say the originator of the GTS, who does it even better. I'll give you props for that. And speaking of that,
it does it better. Excuse me, Glenn.
And speaking of that certain Punk on my roster, I am still trying to get in calls with him to get him back on the roster, but he won't return nothing. He ain't returning my emails. Something smells with them.
Oh, look. Oh, Phil Brooks being a prick.
Glenn, do I have to give him a call? Does he need to talk to the real boss of WWF?
No, I really need to talk to him so badly and desperately, but he ain't returning back, so I smell bigger fish that need to be fried.
I'll give him a call at some point.
Phil
Brooks being a prick. Who's
A
just
big knee from Penta. That might have knocked Suzuki out.
I think he is.
The Pope is a Catholic and the sky is blue.
Well, speaking of the guy on the GTS,
there it is, the GTS.
The going to sleep.
Even the other Kendiga boss should
The
do the GTS too.
Properly. And he puts
down
Suzuki is sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, even Suzuki cannot kick out of the go to sleep.
Once you hit it, it's lights out.
You have to believe that Kenta has bought himself some respect with Suzuki in getting a victory over him here tonight.
What would that mean for him? Will he go through the rank system to go
even higher? He may have bought himself an extra day, an extra week here in the Empire.
Wonder what the other Yakuza members will think about that when they see the tape on this match.
You want to talk about
next?
You want to talk about dream matches? This is one of them.
Yeah, these two had a hell of a
boy.
no disqualification match on the second episode of Empire of the Ring. It was a bloody confrontation after their confrontation in the nightclub on the first episode, and it's time to settle that rivalry here tonight inside the 50-foot-high steel cage.
The only place a rivalry can end. It brings back some old rivalry memories back in the days, back in the 80s when the WWF used to do that back then. Steel cage is there to declare a winner once and for all.
This has been the match that ends rivalries since the 30s.
I don't know when cage matches even existed. I think they must have been around back in the 70s or wherever it was. At least to my knowledge, in the World Wrestling Federation.
I think they predate the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, this ain't going to be pretty, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are watching this live as well, this ain't for the faint-hearted. And for anybody who is under the age of this, unfortunately, they're not allowed to see this either. This is going to be vile, brutal, brutality, and, pardon my French, effing bloody.
1937, the first recorded cage match.
I told you, Glenn, the 30s. Why don't you listen to me? I know things sometimes.
Well, I didn't even know that at the time because, I do have some limited knowledges on some certain matches, but now that you guys are talking, I've learned something new, so props to you both, okay?
Athena doesn't want to be a part of history. She wants to make history tonight.
She will. Well, both women are going to make history here tonight on Empire, so this is a big deal.
Well,
I believe this is the first cage match on Empire and the first female cage match.
I don't think there have been two women in the Empire who hate each other more than these two.
Not so far. We have another women's match coming up later on where Camille has challenged her mentor Toni Storm, but that will be in a regular match. There is some tension between Toni Storm and Camille, given that Camille has had a lot of success lately. Toni seems a little bit jealous, and this match Tony's been mistreating her a bit, and the match will happen later tonight, but it is a rivalry. Just to think this started at a nightclub. This started with her, with Mercedes Moné here in a VIP section, living it up and acting all big time. Athena confronted her, and that led to that first bloody match. And now here we go. Remember when MJF said to her, if you want to face Athena, just do it. Well, she's just going to do it tonight inside a cage.
Well, this ain't going to be pretty, man. I'm telling you. You can cut the tension with a knife. And down goes the cage. Here we go. Buckle up,
here we go.
everybody.
2 women walk in and only one walks out.
The rules are simple. You can win by pinfall, submission, or escape from the cage.
And when this is all said and done, what will it mean for both of these women? What will happen? Will one of their careers skyrocket, or will the other plummet, or who else is going to happen?
Depends who wins.
The outcome remains a
This
mystery.
has been perhaps one of the most heated rivalries on the Empire so far. This is their second singles meeting. We've had a couple of tag team encounters and multi-people matches, but this is the first time, the second time I should say, that they are meeting in the ring here in this cage in Empire of the Ring. Here at the Wrestling Summit, here at the Imperial Summit, I should say, sorry.
Well, that's what it's called then, the
Athena just
Imperial.
folded,
Oh!
Mercedes in half, and I got to imagine between these two, they're not looking to escape the cage right away that you see in some cage matches. There's some bad blood here. They wanna get at it.
Well,
Absolutely.
it's coming to play there, JJ.
I actually think I'd actually be surprised if either of these women tries to escape the cage. I think these 2 women are going to intend to beat each other until they cannot continue. I don't see anybody running for the hills.
Mercedes has been a bit of a coward teaming with MJF in the past, but her and MJF have become quite a little bit of a partnership, floating around like they live in Baghdad, but not Baghdad, I'm sorry, that's a completely wrong country. Like they live in, what's the country I'm thinking of? I can't think of. Dubai. That's the one I'm thinking. That's the one I'm thinking of. I do apologise. Yeah, they live in Dubai is what I was trying to say.
Not gonna lie, I would
nice
very much
country,
like
you
to
know.
see MJF. I would very much like to see MJF in Baghdad.
No, well,
Because I don't think he'd make it back.
No, I think MJF Mercedes would rather live in Dubai, which is what I was trying to say. I just got my countries mixed up. I apologise.
Yeah. I went there once for Christmas back in 1998.
Baghdad? To Baghdad?
In Dubai. A lovely place.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you have any other chocolate?
I don't know, but I have to tell you, the people in Dubai at that time as a little kid were absolutely wonderful. They treated you like they were one of your own.
I've got some of the floor cleaner.
And
I don't know what they got in the last the vintage Mercedes-Benz neckbreaker. This could be it. Oh.
No, it almost was.
So close.
That cage is coming into play in the early stages, but these 2 women are not going to escape it. Like Tom said, they're going to just batter each other until.
You see now as Mercedes goes for the door.
I think Mercedes has had enough of the cage.
It's not very often you see women in the cage matches again.
Oh,
It's a very
Athena drop
rare
kicks her
thing.
right into the cage.
And speaking of Dubai, I might make plans to go there, White maybe. Maybe I'll take SmackDown over there one day.
I mean, it's a bit of a disputed region at the minute. I wouldn't.
Where it's safe enough.
I mean,
wait a
JJ.
second.
Oh, no.
JJ goes to
Oh,
Saudi
she broke a
Arabia,
knee.
so-
Oh, following up with a big splash, and don't forget, Glenn, Dubai is quite expensive. There's literally the reason I brought it up as how Mercedes and MJF have been living. It's a very expensive country.
I know, but with the
Glenn's
money I'm
used to
making right
wasting
now.
money.
Glenn has TKO money now.
No, I made some good money after King of the
not for
Ring.
long.
We were successful, Jay. Every day, good business.
Mercedes
Dimmer.
looking to escape again. The referee taking his time.
But Athena stopped her.
It's not easy getting through that cage. It's been clamped shut almost.
Well, apparently it's not easy for the referee.
No, the referee's got to unlock it. You got the little code, right? You got to get the numbers right.
Code?
Code?
I gave him a key.
Oh
He lost his key.
well, he needs a better key then, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe he lost it.
I thought it was one of those, you got to like twist it. You got to get 35, 25. You got to.
Yeah, those type of things.
This is the Empire of the Ring. We don't overthink things.
It's the really cheap
she's
master
climbing
lock.
up.
It's the really cheap master
Yeah.
lock that Dwayne bought.
Oh,
Oh boy. Again.
Athena just landed hard on the back of her head. That is not good.
Oh, she's making a comeback here. Clothesline after clothesline.
I think somebody might have just knocked Glenn out. Glenn, get a cup of coffee there.
Hey, drink
needs a Red Bull.
hot cocoa. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We got a case of it over there from our sponsors. Have a Red Bull.
Yep.
Brilliant. I could do with some caffeine.
Mercedes Gonna climb up
It's 'cause
top. The door isn't
It's because
working.
there hasn't been. It's because there hasn't been an ad break. Glenn's getting tired. He can't cope with too much wrestling.
Well,
Not used to the-
Mercedes is
yeah, we're
going
used to having
to-
like breaks between matches, you know?
Mercedes is going to get down, I think, but Athena's chasing her. But I think
Athena's
Mercedes
gonna-
might have
gonna
escaped.
try to get her.
No. Yes.
Oh, but Mercedes
Yes.
knocks her off the cage
Mercedes
and is able
knocked
to
her
drop
back.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is it, lads.
Okay.
And Mercedes escapes. Barely.
That was somewhat brutal, but at least we got ourselves a winner.
Mercedes, again, she don't care whether it was by pinfall, submission, or escape. She's just happy to be the winner.
I don't think, frankly, despite the cage match's reputation, I don't think that settled anything. Mercedes just ran out of the cage. I don't think that settled the rivalry, quite frankly.
She doesn't even look
Yeah,
like
I
a winner.
think,
She was holding her head quite a lot. She may be concussed. Uh-oh. Now what? Oh. The cartel are coming
It's
out.
time for the Dominion Imperial Championships. The cartel against the law.
There's Rush and there's
Andrade.
Andrade Aldelio, or is it just Andrade?
It's Andrade El Jefe. Now,
Oh.
Glenn.
Okay, I'll get used to that last one. Well, they're out for business. You saw what they did last week. They were brutal last week when they actually, they hurt William Regal's
The
stomach.
last time we saw these two in the ring, they absolutely pummeled the law into a bloody pulp, and that has led to this title shot for the cartel. This has kind of been one of the main rivalries going on in the Empire, going all the way back to when they were accused of taking out Charlie Dempsey, and of course it escalated when William Regal won his. I would like to say his freedom, but no, he didn't win his freedom. He won his right to go to jail and not be murdered.
He
but
won
then,
his
of course-
safety, yeah.
He got protection, okay? He's been protected wherever he is in that lockup system, but for once the law did their job right, and maybe they're not as crooked as I believed they were when they first started, remember? So I guess they've
They've been doing as good a job as they can in this chaos of an empire. There's
with all this
cartels, there's
craziness, yeah.
Yakuzas,
I'd like to see somebody
there's
else
death
try.
cults bringing back demons. They're like, what? They're doing as good a job as they can.
But then again, they've got the tag team titles on the line. That's going to get to pressurize them even more. So
In the last time when Dralistico and Rouge teamed up, they didn't care about the titles. They beat them into a bloody pulp to make a point, with Andrade getting involved with that steel chair. But tonight, you have to believe that they're actually going for the titles.
the only thing is, though, the law is not 100% going into this match after the brutality that they had last time. Yeah, they've got to really suck it up if they want to hold on to those tag titles even longer.
Quite frankly, I think they've got
Remember,
enough evidence
the winners of
against
this
them.
match are essentially the second in command to the king /
Yeah.
queen of the empire.
Yeah, it goes the big boss, then the queen, which as is in a minute, Jade the First, and then the Dominion Imperial champions in terms of hierarchy in the company. And you have to wonder what will happen if the cartel gain any sort of influence more than they already have in the empire.
At that point, yeah, you can throw the law and order out the door, I think.
Couldn't have said it any better, JJ.
Where does the Universal Championship come into the rankings?
Well, we've heard Max saying it doesn't matter about losing, he's still the champion of the universe, but he's yet to defend that belt, so...
MJF would have you think that's above like Big Boss.
Yeah.
Which I don't
In
think that's
terms
the
of,
case.
in terms of Jeff, he thinks he's the champion of the universe, as he says. He thinks it's very important, but the guy hasn't defended the belt, so until he defends it, quite frankly, it's a paper title as far as I'm concerned. Until MJF defends it.
Why can't that slot defend it anyway? You may call it a paper champion, but to me it is a championship. Why can't you defend against any of us on our rosters or even on Tom's for good measure? That belt's for all of us.
It is the championship of all the brands, absolutely. But now he's represented by MVP Incorporated. You have to talk to MVP about that one. He's got representation now.
I'm pretty sure we could arrange something and make a business deal and make it happen.
You want to get involved with MVP Incorporated?
I don't think SmackDown has that kind of money.
I've had to pay now that Nick Nemeth and Ricochet have joined the ranks of MVP Incorporated, do you know how much more I have to pay out for them? Now MVP's renegotiated their contracts. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Jesus.
And now that he has kind of a monopoly. I mean, later on we'll see it. Swerve has forced MVP into putting him into the title situation. The entire match later on in the main event is presented by MVP Incorporated. It's Jade, Swerve, and MJF for the title. So no matter what happens, MVP wins.
My God.
You know, he is absolutely rinsing me right now.
And I thought maybe the TKO money that me and JJ have may not be enough, I guess. We'll have to figure out something.
I don't
Right
know
now
who
it's
this
the
leads.
Imperial Dominion titles.
Come on, man.
Between the cop Ricky Starks, the lawman, the sheriff of the Empire going against El Jefe of the cartel.
Jesus.
Toss him to the corner, going for a double team with Shimada.
Oh boy, this
Law
could
and Order
work.
versus Chaos here. As
Flying
So
shots.
this has been kind of the main rivalry, or one of the main rivalries of the entire show so far.
Indeed. And you think the cartel was just as bad as the accuser? I mean, well
I
then
mean,
again,
nobody's overturned Andrade. He hasn't been cooped like Okada was. But then again, one of their guys is dead. So half a dozen of one and half a dozen of the right.
well, yeah, give and take here in the Empire.
no, I thought
Gotta
they were
pick
going to
your
be
battles
going at each other
wisely.
in that.
And that's what the Law so far has been doing, but they may have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew when it comes to the
Yeah.
cartel.
Well, yeah. I think their stitches have only just healed from that brutal beatdown with that steel chair only a month
Yeah,
ago.
that was hard to watch, quite frankly.
It was disgusting as far as I'm concerned. Unprofessional, mind you. Like I said earlier on, the tag team champions are not 100% going into this, and you think Andrade and Rush would take full advantage, but so far, the champions have got the number at the moment. They've got the challengers on the run.
And FX would like me to remind you, as Ricky Starks in the ring, that the reruns of Miami Vice are going to be on at midnight.
Andrade's been busted open. Oh, a stiff kick right to the
We are
spine.
live here on
Now he's
FX in the
feeling the
United.
ball.
We are we are here on FX in the US, live on YouTube everywhere else in the world.
You talk about having the bloody law in your arse. That's exactly what's happened to Andrade right there.
I keep telling you, get out of that YouTube deal. I have a streaming service.
And
Yeah,
God,
but look, Google have given me some money to have everything internationally on there. I'm getting the rights deal from FX. They're the ones who produce the show every week. And look, you'll have to deal with Dwayne. He's the big boss. Sorry, he's the one who makes these kind of calls.
You gotta make some money to keep going in this business.
the most electrifying boss in pro wrestling history.
How many subscribers you got on that service? You never report the numbers.
They're big numbers. They're big.
YouTube is ubiquitous.
And now Rush falling into the ring.
Everybody's got YouTube.
Yeah.
We all do, I guess. Then again, me and the WWF and JJ, we've got TKO and we've got Netflix.
Glenn's got freaking MySpace.
Also for everybody else, obviously you have to pay for everybody else's shows to be on streaming services, on Netflix, on ESPN.
Yeah,
for
you know,
guys.
you get what you pay for, right?
So here on Empire of the Ring, we're presenting to you our biggest show yet, the Imperial Summit, for free as a 90-minute special, which is just a feature-long episode of the show here for anybody who's got cable with FX.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, for free, but you have to have a cable
That
package.
is a good deal.
I'll agree.
Yeah,
maybe.
You have to have cable to watch TBS to watch Dynamite as well, as far as I remember, but except you hold your big matches back for the paywall. We don't here at Empire of the Ring because we don't believe in a paywall. Oh!
And Charlie got the maneuver in.
Communist ass company as
Communist
Tabata
ass.
kicks out.
Communist
So here's
companies
why-
don't
I mean, we literally have a queen. We have literally have an oligarch. What's that word?
Oligolia, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oligarchy.
Oligarchy. Thank you. That's the word I'm
You're
thinking of.
slowing your words there, brother. Oh! Forward
See,
second.
I'm American. I
that
don't
was-
even know what the hell that word is.
This is the second time Rush has been in
Bruce
the
has got an
match.
arm
And
drag on Japata.
I've just noticed.
A crown dictatorship, I think, is more the
There you go.
Monarchy is the word.
a monarchy.
A monarchy.
Thank you. Yes.
Finally,
I
yes, the
apologise.
monarchy.
And we have a monarchy here in Empire of the Ring, so by definition, it can't be a communist.
Well, we don't need any of that communist BS. I mean, that wouldn't cut
I
in the
got
business.
plenty of capitalist money. Oh, a spear!
There it is.
Right,
Rush
the
Spear.
room. It should be it.
That's it.
And it is!
Oh,
New,
What did I tell you guys?
new
The
tag
Dominion
team
champions. New Dominion champions.
And what
Imperial
that says, you
Dominion
guys,
champions.
the champions were 100% going into the match, and Jordan Rush took full advantage.
The cartel fought the
Regardless of
law.
Scots of
The
war.
law lost.
Yeah.
No
Johnny
one
got
orders can stop them.
victory, but the cartel have power now in the Empire. Official power, big win for the cartel.
You know, Andrade did all the work, but Rush was the one who got the pinfall, so... Well, the
Andrade,
gold, man.
paid his price for that championship for sure.
Yeah, with blood and guts for that man.
Indeed, and as I said, we've seen on the last few episodes of Empire of the Ring how Camille's been getting more confident, getting big wins. Tony seemed a little jealous. She's been treating her a little bit like a lackey, getting her to carry her bags around. And well, it's led to this. The two women have decided to have a friendly exhibition match here on the Imperial Summit between these two tag team partners.
No.
They're never friendly exhibition matches.
They've never been. No, but Camille, there's nothing friendly about her. Me and Tom
Tony
Black,
Storm-
you know, she's
Tony
the
Storm
brick
was
house
ne-
of wrestling.
Tony Storm was nearly killed the last time she had a friendly match
Whoa.
against friend.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Camille, red, white, and blue. I wonder what she's trying to
Camille,
resemble here.
Feels like this is her breakout moment. She feels like she is the star of the show.
She looks almost like one of the American gladiators. Oh yeah, that's what she's been doing in her spare time.
Oh yeah, we just recently got that back on our show here in the UK because we do the Gladiators now. That old
She's
classic
literally
show
one
from
of
the
the,
BBC.
she's literally one of the gladiators from the most recent season.
Yeah, well, she looks like a gladiator.
that's
She
what-
fights like one.
But that's what
I think I
Tony
know the
Storm
host
is
of that.
jealous of.
Even what was his name? Nick Hollis used to be known as the former gladiator back in TNA. Believe it or not.
14, eh?
Oh, this. Camille may think she's the star, but this is the star of the Empire of the Ring.
Oh, you too. You gonna buy into this going back in time? And I know Tom used to like this as well. And this whole thing's dropped off on me, man.
Tony Storm famously had her first match at Wembley Stadium in 1906. I remember. I've seen all the records.
No, you went back through that time machine last year. You don't even know what
I mean,
style
we've
of
seen
ring
the
you're in,
pictures.
bro.
1906 when she defeated the Thunder Kitty in an 18-minute exhibition match.
So what's next? You think she lived through time to go into the UK stuff to fight John Haystacks, Big Daddy, Mick McMahon, Ken Nagasaki, all those guys that came
Glenn,
before her time?
No, Glenn, because those are men. You know, men. You know what men are, Glenn? You know.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Empire, but
There's one thing about it, she hasn't got no generosity, unlike Rarity
Well, she
from
said-
them.
she-
I'm glad you said. I thought you were going to say something else.
she's a star of the silver screen. She's a star of the silent movies. Timeless Tony Storm here tonight against her protege Camille. And you have to think that Camille is getting flashbacks to that movie she made about Mildred Burke.
Yeah.
And then she did the ones with the friends with
I wonder if Tony
friends.
Storm gave her any pointers. Yeah, that was
she
one of her
wasn't-
opponents back in the day.
It was, but this is the brick house she's
Tony,
facing.
Tony absolutely had matches with June Byers, Mildred Burke.
Listen, I think they may have been tag partners. You know, so
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of a
I don't think
full
so.
moment.
And she wouldn't
Well,
have
I mean-
gone. If she got over to America, she would have stood a chance with the.
Let's not forget though, Glenn. Camille asked Tony Storm to help her be more of a star, and she since then has gone on to Tom said to be an American gladiator. She's getting big wins here in the Empire. Tony's kind of getting jealous and has been, and like I say, getting Camille to hold her bags, being
Yeah.
her lackey. And well, now we've got this match. And I said it was a friendly exhibition match between partners, and already, as Tom was saying, it doesn't appear to be very friendly so far.
No,
Camille's not friendly to be around
not
with.
so far.
She's the brick house. She was the NWA Women's Champ for like 2 goddamn years. And
Well, here we go.
Speaks for itself.
Already some closed fists from Tony Storm. Here we go.
Unless
Tempers
they
are flared already. Oh,
there you go. Small package roller.
Camille might have caught her here.
Shades of one of Tony's long time opponents there.
Indeed.
I mean, does anybody? You guys remember that time that Tony Storm competed as the Spider Lady, don't you? You know.
Oh God.
Well, yeah.
And then she went up in some weird shit show in Philadelphia as homeless Tony Storm with a bag over her head. That was
she went
dreadful.
everywhere during that whole thing. She literally had to go to a mental asylum and get corrected, but
And she was on the boat as well.
the better.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
but
on the boat.
she had some fantastic productions during that time.
Yeah, she did. She went on a boat ride.
Yes, she did. Her heart went going on. Didn't hit no icebergs, thank God.
Roll up.
Oh dear.
She spent time with Mina. She spent time with Mina and Mariah in London.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to say at least this has got back to wrestling, but then immediately right after that, look at what Camille's doing.
She's showing off for the fans,
Just,
you know.
just,
I mean,
just embarrassing her. But yeah, we've seen a small package, a schoolgirl. I mean, we're breaking out the Tony Storm classics here.
yes, and look at that brutal strong change of the late great British Bulldog here. And there he goes.
I mean, some of those basic wrestling classics, shades of Mitzi Muelas, shades of Princess Paula, during Tony's run in.
I have no idea who these women are.
In the British wrestling scene, yes, Glenn, because you don't know much about wrestling.
I know certain stuff of wrestling, but you know the much earlier stages of it.
Some of us like our wrestling when it's in, colored footage.
But then again, it's good to learn some other history. So again, we're learning something new as we go along.
Tony has retired from the talkie since coming to the Empire. We've seen her only in silent movies.
Yeah,
And there was no sound at all.
Sometimes what's old is new again, right?
Sometimes you can't beat nostalgia.
Tony Storm.
Is this the era of Tony Storm where we're getting like remakes? Is that what this is?
Tony knows a thing or two about taking on a larger opponent. I remember a classic match at Bath Leisure Centre where Tony Storm took on Klondike Kate. A much larger opponent there for Tony.
I do not remember that one, but
Well, I'll look that one up. Speaking of which, Tom, just to make it more interesting, do you think?
I think that might have been another kind of wrestling.
Do you think Tony Storm would have cut it if she ever went toe to toe with the fabulous Moolah?
Who's the fabulous Moolah? As far as I recall, Tony Storm had great matches with Mae Young.
Fisherman Buster.
Oh yeah,
The pinfall. The legs are hooked. No, just too big. Camille was just too big and powerful to be wrapped up like that.
Well, and now Tony Storm with another submission here. She's got the arm lock.
The crossface from Tony.
Did that do the trick?
Be
No.
it.
No.
But Camille's just too strong.
See what I mean? Too much power in those arms and legs. Her size is making her too strong for Tony to contend with.
A bit of a miscommunication there.
And like I said, Tom, I do think
Rose
Tony
went for
Storm
the
went
same-
against the fabulous
Same
Moolah.
maneuver, I think. Now Tony Storm able
She
to
was the one-
counter, neck breaker.
Camille throwing Tony into the corner.
Sending her into the corner.
She's got her trapped on the corner here. And there she goes. Look at the
Look at the
strength.
strength of Camille. Military press.
Into a forward maneuver. Damn. That's what they call her the Brick House, JJ. She's one of the baddest women you'll ever come across. And you're right, the crowd. This is
crowd
awesome.
thinks this is awesome. I agree.
To be quite honest, just between you and me, JJ, I bet you Camille could give our women a run for their money.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see both of these women in the WWF, but something tells me that they drive a high bargain.
I'm
They
not
are
sure
now
if they-
stars of the silver screen. Oh man!
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah, exactly.
German suplex.
That was a rebound German suplex.
Tony
there
Storm
by
might be a
Camille.
shooting star after that.
Well, that she could do shooting stars as her new finisher.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure she could do it beautifully. But now look at this brutality of strength and dominance again by Camille.
This match has definitely been mostly Camille so far.
What do you expect? She's the tallest and she's the biggest of the bunch. And she don't play nice either.
Tony Storm is resilient. She
So
always
what-
seems to find a way to get out of these situations or to walk out with the championship or with the victory.
You can definitely tell
We
the
just
fans
did
are
win.
doing this. Well,
Thank
Whoa.
you, fans.
those damn smarks. They're at the wrong show.
Yeah, look, they don't really. I don't think they really know like what wrestling is. I don't think they really like understand.
They paid to see this entertainment. I apologise. They're just getting into the action.
They're not just getting to the
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
They're not getting
Like
to the action.
back in the day, they'd hold some shows at the Universal.
Oh, no, look
Tony Storm
out.
with a
A pinfall
roll-up.
countered. Oh. But not only that, they're not just fans or whoever will come to see this show. They're just basically foamers who just love to hear their own voices.
They're
That's what they
cast
are.
members.
No, they're not the foamers. Oh,
Fisherman
shoot.
Buster.
Fisherman
Shane.
Buster.
Tony Storm, she's got that leg
No.
hooked. But, wow,
Again,
Camille.
Camille is just too big.
just too powerful. And this may be her night.
But the way this is going, JJ, this could be Camille's night, you know. If this were in Las Vegas, I'd be betting on her right now to win this match. Because it looks like she's going to pin Tony Storm's ass right here. with this
Glenn, you're an
Vegas
executive. You
suplex.
can't bet on this.
I know I
On
can't.
this.
I know that, but if
I mean,
we
if
were,
you,
I would have won.
If you know a move, why change up the
I mean-
tactics? Be very good at a few moves rather than average it in loads of moves, right?
I mean, he can bet on it. It's not strictly legal, but he can do
the hell?
it.
What's she doing?
It's like
Wow.
And if it's a deal,
Change of one of
A
the best
variation of
champions
a rolling
business.
cutter.
Shades of a man who up until recently was the champion of the world in his mind.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He got
And
screwed
that
over.
got cheated at Double or Nothing. His foot was under the rope, but
Yeah, he did. The man who.
Camille will obviously.
can't cry over
Camille will obviously have seen his run as as champion of the world, you know, and
Yeah, right. But look at this, the brutality here.
my
it's in the American colours tonight.
Well, she is feeling the American pride. Well, there it is.
Again.
Well, Tony Storm.
Roll the ring. No.
No.
Just a one count. Camille not even giving up to two. Tony kicked out of that. That was a very close call, whereas Camille so far has not even had a 2 count on her.
And look at that, Tony Storm doing the right thing. You cut the legs down from somebody who's taller than you.
you've got to give Tony Storm credit to be in such fantastic shape after over 100 years of activity and career, you know.
Over 100 years.
And now with this LaBelle lock, she taught Judo Jean LaBelle this move.
Did she?
It was very kind of her to let Judo Jean LaBelle name the move after himself, even though she created and mastered it. You know.
Julia G. LaBelle. So that's why
Camille looking to finish it there, I think.
That's why Brian Dowson had it called the LaBelle lock rather than a crossface. Oh, shoot!
Oh, Camille spinning.
It was like a TKO bomb.
Carry into a power bomb.
Shades of the marvelous one, Mark Mero there.
Camille defeats
Yes.
That,
Mark
folks, is undoubtedly the biggest win of Camille's entire career so far.
That is the biggest win. That is honestly one of the biggest upsets in over 100 years of
One of the best.
live wrestling.
Look at that.
It's a huge star. Camille has just upset her mentor, and this will not help with the jealousy.
Going back
Coming
before,
up next, folks, it's our semi-main event. It is a
Going back-
no-holds-barred, Falls Count Anywhere match between Darby Allin and the newly possessed Mil McIntyre.
Well, someone's going to be absolutely getting bad tonight in this match. They ain't going to be for the faint-hearted, so this is going to be a hell in the dark.
This is going to be violent, folks. This may be one where you put the kids to bed.
I think they should have gone back to bed long before.
I mean, yeah, the kids shouldn't be up at this time anyway.
No.
Actually, they should not be up this late.
Anybody underage, age 16 or that should not be allowed to this, man. Honestly, this ain't,
But this is gonna be a pretty violent affair.
Wait, JC, go hard on what the heck, Darby?
Darby Allin is ready for war tonight.
Interesting theme for Darby Allin. Yes, he's entering hell because look who he's facing, man. To be quite honest, I think we are entering hell in this match.
There's one thing we know about Darby Allin over the last few years. He's not afraid of the darkness. He's not afraid of hell. He's not afraid of death. He's not afraid of demons. He doesn't care about any of this possession crap. He is fearless, quite frankly.
Fearless Darby Allin.
And let's not forget, I mean, we were talking about the history of Penta earlier on. This was the right hand to Mil Muertes in AEW. We obviously saw what happened there, where he turned against him, saw the light. And since coming to the Empire, he has shrugged off all of his issues with Gia Allen, his wife, still not divorced, and has focused on making sure that Mil Muertes couldn't return. But he has returned by possessing the body of Drew Galloway and becoming Mil McIntyre.
And we all know how that's had an effect, because a certain other dark side user is on the hunt for the soul of Mil Muertes. But something tells me we're in for a dark treat. This will be more than just a wrestling match, like you said, Carl.
Are you kidding me, Glenn? This is a nightmare. This is the kind of thing I thought we were done with.
I know we were done with this.
I thought we had closed off the Forbidden Door. I thought we were done with all this spookiness and demons and monsters, and here, this possessed freak is walking into the ring.
Yeah, but I meant for anybody who's a fan of this type of environment with Noah's Bar, Pinfall Anywhere type of a match, that's what the fans wanted. But again, this whole spooky weirdness stuff, that's a argument for another day.
I mean, you guys saw
They want violence. They will get it. That's for
You guys saw the state of the Undertaker after he used most of his life force to close off that portal, but somehow Katrina and people associated with her, including Drew, found a way to bring back the soul of Mil.
Well, unfortunately, there is the person right there that is responsible for bringing him back. Drew thought he was signing up just to gain power. He didn't realise he was going to have his body possessed by Mil Muertes. And as we've seen since, the Undertaker has now sold his soul back to the demon that gave him his evil powers. And we have to wonder if he's watching what's going on here. But right now, it is the former master against the former apprentice, the person who's been trying to hold back the return. It is no disqualification, falls count anywhere. Darby Allin versus Mil McIntyre. Here we go.
This won't be pretty, folks. And it's going to be unpredictable.
Darby has done it before. Can he do it again?
He's got his arms strapped
do
up
his
there.
damnedest to close this chapter.
Well, he's got his arms strapped up there.
Saga.
But JJ, he's got his arms strapped up there. What's happened?
He does indeed have a victory over Mil Muertes back in AEW, but this is Mil McIntyre. It's a completely different animal. It's a mixture of Drew Galloway and Mil Muertes.
As if Drew Galloway needed to be more dangerous.
It is all the best parts of Drew McIntyre and Mil Muertes, and it's a scary concept.
It is.
It is.
Where is Drew Galloway's mind? Does he have any awareness or consciousness? What has he been doing for this last month back in his own mind after Mil Muertes has taken control? That's what I have to know.
I mean, I got to imagine for Drew, he's a passenger in his own body.
That is
seemingly how those things go. But this is what Darby Allin was trying to avoid. This is why he told Penta. This is why he got the information to the Law, despite his grievances with Ricky Starks, who broke up his marriage to Gia Allen, of course, and attacked him in AEW. But he tried to stop this from happening. But unfortunately, it's a reality. At least, Katrina's got a table out.
Oh no!
She's setting up a table on the outside.
She is the one to mastermind this whole thing.
Wait a minute, Katrina set that table up!
Oh no!
Oh wait! No way! Oh my God!
Over the
Darby
top rope
Allin.
through a table.
Katrina, that's the
Attacking
woman.
him. The referee's just watching this.
He's
It's no holds barred. I mean, falls count anywhere. What can you do?
He's on his feet, but he is. As he comes back on the outside, he takes Galloway down. He takes back
Good lord.
Where is it, man? Where is it through?
Like I said, that is the person there, Katrina, who is responsible. She was left intact after the cataclysm, and she was able to restore Elise Mil Mortez's soul by sucking out the last of Undertaker's life force. But since then, well, you saw what happened. And oh my God!
Jesus, they're right in front of us here, guys.
Stacking Mill up, but
God, they're too close for comfort, guys. Back in the ring, lads.
They want to kick out here.
Watch it.
I can't even see. They're in the dark, literally now.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they're in darkness, but literally in darkness.
Can you feel the heat radiating off Mil McIntyre when he got close to our table?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hot June afternoon. It's a hot June night here, even in Toronto, but oh God!
Yeah, Jesus!
I was feeling chills, but I
was feeling chills. I was
all night.
I was getting chilly up, and now I'm hot and bothered.
You can. No, it's not about hot and bothered. You can feel the. You can feel the darkness radiating.
Indeed, and through Darby Allin sacrificing his own body there just to keep Mil McIntyre down. And that is Darby Allin's entire thing. We saw last year how he was, for lack of a better word, cooked by Gia and changed. He has fully re-embraced and become himself again, coming out on the skateboard, doing moves like that. He is Darby Allin again. He has got out of his wife's thumb. Soon to be former wife, I would think.
And about time, god damn it.
It feels kind of sick to even say it, but yeah, Darby does have to sacrifice himself to stand a chance in this match, to save us from whatever this variation of Mill is.
You almost killed him with those steps.
Indeed. Gia even got him to move his face tattoo for crying out loud.
And you was recently had it right back in front of us, guys.
Oh God!
On the table, and that table table had no give.
This is getting gruesome to watch, quite frankly.
It may be gruesome, but this is taking it a bit step over the line.
This is hard.
They spent about a minute in the ring and about 10 outside of it.
No. Mil McIntyre, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God, on the steps.
I swear his head hit the corner.
It almost did, and now there goes the table.
I'm getting out of here.
Me too, I'm with you.
I want nothing to do with this.
Oh, the white noise on the floor. It is false count anywhere.
I bet you, though, the real Drew McIntyre would never go this far. Only Mir Mortis himself would.
I don't know. The real one might. I mean, the real one was getting desperate enough to sell his soul, basically.
Yeah,
he didn't think it would come to this.
They're on top of us. Get down, Drew. You psychotic bastard. Get down.
Glenn,
that's not Drew.
Don't call the man possessed by the evil being rude words. Come on.
Yeah, and like if you want to know what's cooking, I wanted to do. Oh God!
No, Jesus, right in front of me.
Face breaker, let me get straight back up.
I was trying to holy shit. He no-sounded.
I mean, Glenn, that may look like Drew Galloway, but the man inside there is Mil Mortis.
I know it is. I'm just saying.
Poison Warner on the concrete gets a 2 count.
I know. He got a 2 count, but how much damage has been done?
Somewhere Jim Cornette is losing his mind.
Oh, here comes the trash. We already had tables, you stupid sycophants.
Well, now we're gonna get Speaking of it, he calls this stuff garbage wrestling. Here's a trash can.
Yeah, I just said take out the trash, and right now, Darby Allin is the trash right now. This is beyond extreme violence if I ever saw it, man.
Yeah, but he may be trash, but he's our only hope at this point.
I know he is. Oh God!
Get out of the way!
I'm saving my windows.
I mean, JJ, he is our only chance at the moment, but there is somebody else.
Oh, Darby,
Oh my God!
Jesus.
He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
And the blood just
Those
splattered all over me.
That corner caught his head, and he is busted wide open.
Darby Allin's got a gash right over his face, got a hole on the top of his head. He is bleeding buckets right now.
McIntyre is consumed. Mill is consumed with apparently putting Darby for his second table of the night.
Well, you think Mill forgot about Darby turning on him all those years ago? I don't think so.
Oh, Darby counts!
He counted him.
Oh, he's off the table.
Come on, son. You don't want
No,
to
he's
do
like
like
back.
this. No, wait a minute. Oh, God.
Dude.
We're on top of
Rolling
it.
right on top of the announce table
Trading
here.
shots here on this table.
Oh, God!
Darby! It didn't
DDT.
get out.
The table
table-
hell.
I think that table might have been built in Japan.
Yeah,
That table
this
didn't
is.
give.
I mean, this is Empire of the Ring. This is quality stuff here.
I know.
It didn't budge.
And I
They
thought
said about most this match right in front of us.
Jesus
Oh,
And I thought the WWF could never put on a show like this. I think we've been challenged, JJ. We need to
Oh,
up our game on this.
Only a one count.
Wait a
this has
minute.
been just
Hang on.
nuts. This has been all over the.
That's
Katrina.
But now,
that's
yeah. What is she doing here?
What's Gia doing? Where's Katrina gone?
What is she
Gia
doing?
just hit Darby.
Yeah,
with
what
the
are you
chair.
doing, you bitch?
That Jezebel.
Well, we spoke about divorce. I think that might be the divorce papers.
I mean,
Blondie Jezebel.
Yeah,
what the
I
hell?
mean, she's
Screwed
I
to
mean,
their
a shot-
right.
a
She's
shot
not
to
just
the head
messing
of
with. She's not just messing with Darby. She's messing with all of us. She's screwing up all of reality, all of humanity here.
This is
That one's
BS.
just one future shot DDT. He's going for a second one just to make
What
sure.
is your problem? Oh my God!
This is ridiculous.
I think
Not this
Gia-
way. No.
Damn it! Damn you!
Well, that's gonna put.
I think
That's gonna put less butts in the seats for the next show.
winning the belt, but nevertheless, Darby Allin is down.
Oh my God, no.
She sold her own soul to Mia Mortez inside.
No, Gia has always followed the powerful men.
Oh my God! Did you just hear that?
I haven't heard that in years.
Take her, you there?
Could it be?
Oh yes, he is. Oh wait,
He's dead.
Paul Bell. Am I being possessed by him?
I hope not.
You don't think?
The Lord of Darkness is here.
He is back.
Oh my God! We have not seen that since 1999. The Ministry Throne. The Undertaker is actually there among us.
That is the Lord of Darkness, if I have ever seen it.
I embrace the light, and it made me weak. Now the darkness lives within me.
The purity of evil has arisen in Empire.
Mil Mortez, Mil McIntyre, call yourself what you will. You are trying to undo what I did. You are trying to open the gates of hell. I can't allow that to happen. Mil McIntyre, Mil Mortez winning you. I will see you very, very soon. I will excise that soul from that body, and perhaps Perhaps I may let one of them live.
Holy shit.
Yes, I'm gonna take us back!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a three-way elimination match for the Queen of the Empire Championship. Live from Toronto, Canada, the champion and challenger are ready. Are we ready? For those of us in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Well, one way or another, MVP Incorporated wins. This entire match, as you just saw in that logo, presented by MVP Incorporated. Whoever wins this match, MVP wins. And there is the champion of the so-called universe, MJF.
Yeah, and I cannot think of the last time that a full-on stable has had this kind of power.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP. He hails from Plainview, Long Island, New York, and is billed this night at the weight of 226 pounds. He is the men's champion of the universe, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Tonight, he's making it so that he gets a guaranteed Swerve wanted a shot, he's getting a shot. Maxwell earned a rematch and is still your Universal Men's Champion, as you see there. But notice again, for the second time, who MVP's coming to the ring with.
Which I'm a bit surprised about. I mean, it is Jade the First that is the current queen of the Empire. I figured he would have his wagon hitched to Jade in this match.
Yeah, but also, but also the former Maxwell the First is here, so.
Next, hailing from Tacoma, Washington, and weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the master of the house call and the Swerve Stomp. He is Swerve Strickland.
I can see Swerve Strickland coming down.
Carl, I told you giving Glenn Red Bull was not a good idea. He's not equipped for it, man.
Now he's seeing things, he's hearing things.
Yeah. The Undertaker wasn't here.
He was there, I saw him on top of the stage.
I see Swerve right now, and I see that Swerve might be a future king of the Empire.
He might become a king if he wins this tonight.
I think he's got enough. I think he's got enough problems. Did you hear in his song there? He swerves when he drives.
And finally, defending the championship, she hails from Vero Beach, Florida, and weighs in at 160 pounds. She is the first reigning Queen of the Empire, Jade the First. Long may she reign, Jade Cargill.
Nice.
She has embraced her queendom. here in the
She's
Empire.
queen
And
of
I think the Empire faithful have embraced her as their queen.
And I'll be more than willing to take a bow with respect, and if I was to serve along with Jade, I'd be happy to do so. Stand by her side. Because she's definitely someone we need to get behind.
Is Glenn proposing to the Queen?
No, as a fellow servant. All hail.
He's just offering his undying hope.
Glenn's into big and powerful women. Right, I understand.
Glenn can continue to do whatever he's doing, but we're going to watch the elimination.
Yeah, right. I'm focused on this main event. I don't care about
the Queen of the Empire, which of course will become the King of the Empire if Swerve or MJF win.
But if MJF gets it back though, Carl, that'll make him a two-time King of the Empire.
That would make him Maxwell the second, yeah.
Maxwell the second, there we go.
I don't do it with that Roman stuff, so I'm just going it by the old school way, okay?
Roman stuff? You're English!
Take a stop whatever that bullshit was.
No, that's literally how we call our kings and queen, Glenn.
Oh, okay then.
Charles is Charles III, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. He's the king of our nationality.
Elizabeth II, you heard of her?
If you need to cheat on your history test, don't have
she was the longest reign of 70 years. And Queen Victoria was over 60 years of reign of Queen of our nationality.
Henry VIII is more Glenn style.
And
six different women all across about 20 years.
No, we had 7 actually, and I don't care what you say about him. I think he was the best one we ever had in our country.
No, he did actually have 6 wives.
That's not like MJF.
The last match was brought to you, and the aftermath was brought to you by Hell. This match is brought to you by the MVP Talent Agency, who you saw at the start. This is an elimination match. You have to wonder who MVP is going to root for.
It's almost like he's in a hard place.
I don't want to cast aspersions on the MVP, but he walked out here with MJF for whatever reason. So
and we saw how he distracted Jade in her title win match, even though he's denied it since on the subsequent episodes.
He was giving advice to her, but it's
exactly.
Come on, JJ, got this.
Well, Jade and Swerve were good partners when it was just them under the talent agency, but right now they're beating the hell out of each other.
Well, when it comes to being the king or
the empire,
yeah, when it comes to being the monarchy around here, there are no friends.
It's all business, JJ. It's every man and woman for themselves in this, okay? So you do what you gotta do. And now Swerve's got
MJF off the buckle.
There you go. You kick that
buckle, I should say.
That's it. Come on, you two. Teach MJF a double lesson. He's a scumbag. He ain't got nothing, man. He was terrible as champion. He may have the Universal Championship.
Just look at the difference in the way that they handled the monarchy. MJF was very much a model royal. He put himself up in a massive penthouse, had parties, had all his friends and money and wealth and strippers around him. Whereas Jade, she's had thrones and coronations, and she's got a robe and a crown. She's going for the old school way of a monarchy, whereas MJF was kind of the modern sort of billionaire version of a monarch.
Almost like a Playboy style, man, but that's ridiculous. I wonder what Swerve Strickland would do if he became the king of it. What would he do it as?
Well, he'd be Swerve the First.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, how would he hold it? Would he have, like, parties or thrones or whatever?
We have to find out.
I mean, he would have a chauffeur at least. Oh, tossing MJF to the outside of the ring. My God.
Maybe he'll take his monarchy and take it to the hood.
Well, now
I'd be sure if he wants to, but
why not? Yeah, he could be a king. He could be a king for the people.
So he could be the king of the streets, is what you're trying to say.
That's right. Yes,
you
as well.
Bastard.
Hey, what you gonna do, brother? No, wait, that won't work for me.
Anyway, Jade finally gets Max back in the ring, and she's got the right idea here. Get somebody in the ring so you can pin them.
I mean, technically Max is the white guy in this match, but you can't tell for all the fake tan.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
don't
certainly
cut
looks
it,
like
bro.
a brother, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Except he's a except he's not a you-know-what, okay?
At Max's last. Well,
I don't know. Max
do
says
we?
a lot of crazy things. So he's
Yeah,
probably
at Max's
Yeah.
last appearance for AEW, he came out to Real American briefly.
Yeah, he did, but it's not the fact that he's an
Well,
American.
that chair shot was not really American, was it?
Well, Jade has a throne.
Of course,
just got through because of the police.
Of course, that chair shot wasn't American, JJ. They've been calling them international objects for years.
We're in Canada.
Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah, I suppose nothing here is really American, is it?
Did it get? Oh god!
Knox swerved out with that punch.
I think he did, JJ. Swerves down. He's covering him. Swerve kicks out. But then again,
Swerve's not going to go out that easy. He has earned this match. He feels that he's been long overlooked here in the Empire, and this might be his only shot.
he's a fighter, JJ. He won't give up. You know what his lifespan's like about. Oh no!
With that power.
Good camera position there, but the pinfall did not go down to the throw because MJF put
Well, you pervert.
No, JJ's just shooting him.
That is your queen you're talking about.
Yeah, she's.
Oh,
there you go. That was a world smash.
No! Credit to Maxwell, he kicks out. My God!
That was a world smash with Allosaurus.
Word of the house call.
And I just hope Jay broke MJF's mouth and jaw so we won't get a clap on his back.
MJF is out.
You have to believe if Swerve becomes the king of the Empire, he will become this Empire Swerve's house. But maybe not after that spear.
He may be king of the streets, but then again, Booker T was king of the ring and he was king of the hood, so it can't make sense for Strickland.
He says that the company he's in is his house. Perhaps the Empire will be his house if he becomes king of the Empire.
You could, but it looks like it now because he's got MJF on the run and Jade's on the outside.
And I hate to say it, but MJF just he knows what he's doing in that ring. I don't like it.
Oh, the brain buster into a combination. But Strickland's gone. It's not his house. He tried. Oh no, Jay, that's it. Hold him down, baby. That's it. I mean, hold him down, Your Majesty.
Yeah, good. Have respect, or you're never going to get sentenced to death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Wait a second. Oh, I thought he was going to do the buckle bomb. Bounces him face first off the exposed buckle.
Come on, Jay.
I mean, MVP was the one to make that buckle, so I'm sure now he'll do that for Jade, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what he said last month, right?
There you go, that's it. And
He's just tossing the chair into Maxwell's face, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Given how egotistical Maxwell is about what he calls the money maker, that is the worst thing you could do to him, bang his face off that metal.
Yeah, keep banging it.
Tom, let's have an agreement right now. Maxwell has yet to defend that title. Let's say you've got a big show coming up at All In, right, in Wembley?
Yeah.
Let's have Maxwell defend the Universal title in Wembley. Win, lose or draw this.
Do it.
Well, sure.
Well, that is big news coming out of this Empire.
Yes, in 6 months. That's for some people that would get them stripped.
Yeah, because
I've got Wembley, but I've got Wembley booked for 2 nights, so I think we can. I think we can do some stuff.
That would be awesome. Make it happen. I'll pay my fair money to see that.
Well, I think we're going to get...
How many times do I have to tell you? You're working... You guys are working staff. You're let in for nothing.
I want to see the match
I make
happen.
Glenn pay to come and do these shows.
Not tomorrow.
For a fair price.
Glenn can come tonight.
Yeah, we've had that conversation. How I give them the tickets, but then JJ charges them anyway. Yeah.
Well, I got to earn a paycheck also, okay?
Well, Jade, what a counter. You got Maxwell up here.
Into a side slam and a body slam.
What a power slam.
Queen
What a
Jade
display of power from Jade the First.
That just goes to show women are so far superior. Women are so good at dominating and leadershiping.
Well,
maybe that's what business has been missing. You know, a queen, a real queen.
Jeez!
Jay's face off that chair.
Oh no! Well, I had AJ Styles who was crowned King of the Ring, and now we got an actual queen in Jay Godgill, and now MJF might get it back.
We were speaking about the monarchy, Canada's part of the Commonwealth. Yeah, traditionally, England's done very well under queens, so perhaps the Empire will be the same. But MJF doesn't want that to be the case.
No, but tough shit.
Because all MJF thinks is about himself.
Yeah, but he's a scumbag individual who should never have been spawned. I'll tell you that much. The dickhead.
You were trying to sign it. You were trying to sign him 7 months ago.
I know, but then I realised I would have been a counter.
Wait a second, Jade got him hooked.
She countered Maxwell. Looked like he was setting up for the outside to the earth, but the Jade first was on the chair. He kicked out, but this is the second one.
Yeah, making him wait for it, making him dread, and she hits him with Jade.
And
the reign of Jade the First continues.
Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special presentation
what a champion.
Here for this Wrestling Imperial Summit. We are still under the reign of Jade the First. The Phenom is back, he's challenged Will McIntyre. We'll see what happens as we cross over next time.